wanted to see if our business could turn $10 into $50,000 in only 5 months. Last week, we had scores at a bunch of garage sales and bought 2 video game collections and ended up spending a total of $1,835. And this week, we're gonna head to some garage sales, the basement of a pawn shop, and we finally get the big collection we've been looking for. We got some quick sales on eBay, making $63 after fees using eBay labels.
But to show you how eBay labels work, this is actually a sale separate from the challenge that just happened, cotton for Neo Geo, for $900. eBay labels has truly saved my business so much time and money over the years. I love using them.
There's also eBay ship cover insurance when you buy and print USPS labels on eBay.
Which works out nice because this one's sold internationally, so on this package, I'll enter the weight and dimensions to see which option works best. The buyer paid to ship it through Priority Mail International, so I'm gonna get the label printed and send it out. You can also just get a QR code if you don't have a printer and use that to get it printed at the post office. This is literally one of thousands of packages that I've used shipping with eBay labels. I love all the options and the cost savings that it gives. So thank you to eBay for sponsoring this video, but now let's get back to it.
Then we got to selling everything else on Whatnot.
Just held a Whatnot auction for everything from the garage sales in both small collections with pretty good results. These right here sold for 25 bucks, these Pokemon books and randomness, and then these figures sold for the same 25 bucks. The N64 did okay, it got like 60 bucks with 2 controllers. The Xbox One got about 50 bucks. R2-D2 did pretty good, got about $120 for the 320 gigabyte beautiful 360. And then the games, average results, we cleared after fees 3,947. So it's actually a little above a double up, which surprises me. The garage sale stuff had such amazing margin. We spent about 240 bucks. We probably cleared $1,000 on that stuff. But now we have a big collection to buy that we wanted to get last week, but it's coming this week, and we have garage sales to go to. So let's go. Chase after the right price. How much would you want for the Star Wars? Would you take 3? They did bring out some games. Paid $3 for it, obviously not anything too special, but I did pay $6 for all these random Marvel clothes. So there's a Spider-Man sweater, there's a Star Wars shirt, there's 12 Marvel socks. Sell those on Whatnot if I don't keep them. Next sale. So, I mean, we got competition in the area, so we're gonna be moving quick, but at the same time, because you wanna try to connect with people and make sure you see everything and do a proper ask.
Mm-hmm. We have no idea when.
Okay.
It's all right.
What are you looking for, you guys?
Collectible stuff, video game stuff, sports cards.
Yeah, she's got no video games. I think we sold all that already.
We're officially free picking out of the neighborhood. There are only 4 sales in the neighborhood sale. There's one advertised later today with video games, sports memorabilia, coins, comics, collectibles. That one starts at 11 a.m. It's like still before 9 right now. The fact that it starts at 11 is good, so we can just kind of hit the rest of the town and then get there at the tail end instead of using prime time for it. But do we get there at 10:30 to see if they're open?
That's not a bad idea.
So that's what we're working with.
Passed right over this.
Oh my gosh. Do you have the 3DS console? It's got a manual for 3DS XL. Do you guys have the game system?
No, I think this got thrown in there when we were sorting through stuff.
Okay. Do you have any game stuff inside? Or?
I cleaned this out like just before you guys got here.
Okay. We might take that basket of randomness. What would you want for that?
For the controller?
Yeah, the controllers and cords and stuff. They wanted 15 bucks for it, so, and he actually ended up wanting to keep the one GameCube controller, which was the best part, so we're like,
Yeah, and even at 15 bucks,
yeah, because it had a frayed cord.
Yeah.
If it was like perfect condition, we would have bought the whole basket, but.
Yeah. There's a Halo Infinite poster here. What a Venom.
There's a bunch of bats that look interesting too. A Pokemon thing. We got potential. Got any video game stuff? I see that stuff over there, the posters and stuff.
My husband won't part with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Pokemon cards. Some kind of cool stuff.
V's from like just the celebrations.
Some cool Charizard. You know how much you want for the Pokemon cards?
Let me check which binder this is. This may not need to be in there.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, wrong box.
Is there a binder that was for sale?
I do have one. Let me grab it.
Okay.
The binder of Pokemon cards that we just looked at is actually not for sale. I'm sad. Okay, Pokemon Trainer poster, 2017. These are kind of cool though.
Mm-hmm. They're massive.
They are so big. Sometimes bats can be interesting, but they usually wouldn't sell within 7 days.
Yeah.
And this is a 3120. There's a binder.
Slightest idea what it is.
Okay,
We
I'll
can
check
take
it
a
out.
look.
Thank you. 2012. Oh, that's actually
Oh, that's
2003.
E-series.
Ruby Sapphire, I think. Aggron, yeah. That's actually
Yeah, that's a good card.
better than any card from the last binder.
Garchomp's-
Dragon Ball.
Garchomp C. Oh,
I did not expect it to be better. Are these real though?
The hollow on them isn't really screaming out to me.
Yeah, it's good. It's got good color, good feel. See, that's a fake. That'd be crazy if that was just a shining Gyarados. Real. Yeah, it's a fake. It's not hollow. That's the biggest thing. But the color, the saturation, the feel is all off. Bummer, because that's like probably over $100 card. A couple of vintage Japanese, and they're in rough shape. The Aggron is definitely the biggest, coolest card. I mean, you tell me what you'd be happy with, and I'll tell you if I can do more or less. How about we do it that way?
30.
Can you do 25? Okay, cool. We'll do that then. Well, nothing was priced, but we did get some stuff. Power of the Ask led to a actual Pokemon binder that was for sale, and it was better. It was a little bit better than the first one. Comparable, but the Aggron EX makes it better. We got it all for 25 bucks with Tails, Pikachu shoes, that might be my size, and the Pokemon binder. I think the binder is gonna do pretty well, so I feel good about this buy at 25 bucks.
Oh, all right, well, they're sending this away. Chase, do's and don'ts of garage sales.
Don't start after 10 a.m. and turn people away that get there at 9:50.
Yeah. I don't understand that.
I don't either. Why are you having a sale? Maybe I'm missing something, but usually you're having a sale to get rid of crap. And if you're turning away customers,
You lost them.
Especially the early customers. My sale, the first hour on Thursday, which, mind you, is 2 hours before the sale starts, because I say early birds welcome in my sale, is 90% of my sales for the entire 2 full days. If you're having a sale, try to be ready early, because that's the most important time. There is one here, though. This was one that actually got us here. That other one was not advertised at all. So
Yeah, maybe they're just whipping it together. I don't know.
Maybe. They had a lot of stuff, though. We're on the hunt for video game stuff. You got any Nintendo or PlayStation, Wii?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Got any video games of any kind? Second person, yeah?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
For Brother David.
For David.
Here's another one.
There's another one.
He can take his choice.
Del Fonte.
They're 50 cents, so
Yeah.
it's another Dale.
Let's go.
Intimidator. Okay, I got 8 t-shirts and 1 sweatshirt. 2 of them were Dale Earnhardt, or Dale Elefante, as Brother Dave likes to call him. 1 was Richard Petty, 1 was Judas Priest, and then like a Hard Rock and some other random stuff. You know we're getting desperate when we're buying shirts, but for $5, they're vintage and they're themed and they're kind of cool. So let me know, vintage
Right?
shirt people. I am a rookie, I have no idea, but for 50 cents each, it seemed good. We've got about an hour until the video game sale starts, so we're gonna go to our favorite local pawn shop. Hopefully get a bunch of games and things, but we gotta move fairly quickly, so let's check it out.
Where the hell?
What are we doing?
We're going
I
to the
think it just
basement.
clips to the.
What?
He said it's kind of dark, but
Yeah, let me.
we're just gonna check out some extra.
I got my phone light too if we need.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, we're
gearing up,
ready.
my goodness.
You guys are good. Yep.
All right.
How do we
Be my
get?
guest. Have fun.
All right. Thank you.
There's a basement?
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay. So we've
We're
been
going
down,
on a mining expedition now.
We've been down in this basement years ago and bought a bunch of game consoles that were untested, just overflow. They didn't have time to get them out. And I just asked Harvey, I said, "You still got a bunch of crap in the basement?" He said, "Yeah, you can go down there." So
Holy cow.
that's where we are now. It is dark. I've got my light. You've got yours.
We'll do our best.
I'll try to be over here. So
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize what's on this
you
wall.
didn't? Okay.
No, what the heck?
I was like, "What are you looking at, bro?"
What the heck?
Some of this stuff might be stuff that I like left behind for various reasons, but these are just fully unprocessed, untested consoles. You guys might be able to see these Super Nintendos. I mean, it's yellowed, but that's a
Aren't they
SNES.
all?
Yeah. This one has some horrible cracks. There's a PS2 Slim right here. So like all these, I would have to buy them expecting them not to work.
That's a 4
Well, that's 4
USB port.
USB. It's stripped though. It doesn't have a hard drive.
What is? So are those Genesises? Genocide?
Genesis, Sega Genesis Model 1s.
Dude, there's another door.
Yeah, dude, there's...
What's in that? What's through that door?
I've never been through this door. That's just where they keep the bodies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll blur that.
But real talk, there's some movies. What if those were games?
Dude, if those are games, that'd be wild. Are there any in there?
I think it's all DVDs.
What the heck is this?
And then there's cables and like a RF adapter. There's some 360 cables. Nothing like that I would really want.
Boy, it is dank down here.
Hey, he warned us.
Can we just continue this tour? Like, what is back here? Whoa,
There's gotta be.
just
They just don't work anymore. Okay.
just continues.
There's no lights. But yes, there's DVD, portable DVD. That's a 360.
Oh, and 64 games.
Oh, what we got? There's a single game. Mario 64. I mean,
It's not the worst it could have been.
and there's more games though.
There's
Sega.
like PS1, there's PS2 in here, and an iPad,
There's an
and an
N64 in there.
N64.
All right.
What the heck?
I didn't expect there to be anything interesting
Dude,
back
look at all
here.
these handy cams.
They gotta be Sony.
But
Sony
like-
or nothing.
Well, there's one that's a Samsung,
Alright, Sony or nothing.
another PS2, another 360 down there. There's actually a lot more than I thought there would be down here.
Yeah, same.
What,
I assumed that I picked it clean last time, but not even. They've added a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta get to work making a pile because we are limited on time. There's
Sorry,
more?
this is my adventurous spirit. There's just,
Okay, this is truly enough.
this is VHS tapes.
Oh, they actually have stuff back
Yeah,
here.
this is all VHS. Any NES mixed in?
Honestly, there could be some really good VHSs.
I know. There's only one more room to explore, but the games keep trailing back here.
This is a really big room.
Holy
I didn't
golf
think it
clubs.
opened up all the way over here.
There's all guitars, guitar cases. There's giant mixing boards. What the heck?
These are just empty guitar
See if
cases.
these light switches work.
Wow.
Oh, they do. Let's go. I found lights, Chase.
You did?
Yes, they work. Look at this.
All right.
Dude, and there's stuff that could be in here too. These are.
This is the graveyard, the pawn shop graveyard. That actually has a few interesting things. We're gonna dig the interesting out of the grave.
Isn't that illegal? Grave robbing?
You know, the metaphorical graveyard. So we have a N64, PS2, PS4 Slim, this 360. We're assuming all of it for parts.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of
There's an
PlayStation
N64
controllers.
game with a Blockbuster label. Sculptor's Cut.
Tarzan. All right.
Okay.
Imagine if it was Sculptor's Cut, dude. I don't know what I'd do.
That would be just nuts. So I would maybe get the Dual Shock, like with the joystick ones, but I don't really want a bunch of random like rough condition. Even that, like I don't think I want rough condition controllers. PS2. People love fixing these up.
Maybe Xbox.
Yeah, why not? That's Microsoft.
Let's grab this bin and come back out here.
Yeah, we'll just get kind of the most obvious, interesting stuff, and then
Back into
move
the
forward.
darkness. Oh, hey, Xbox and PlayStation and Sony Handycams.
Oh,
right? Is that what
yeah,
that
dude. There's 3 of them.
was? 4? Is
Maybe
there one in
4?
there?
There is
What the
something in there.
heck? Okay.
And this is gonna all be fully like unprocessed. Dude, that's just lenses.
heck?
I would actually have rather seen a Handycam because these
Yeah.
are. That's
Oh,
a Olympus.
Olympus.
That's
That's
actually
not-
a good
that's not
lens.
terrible.
35 to 70 millimeter. It is a Zuiko.
Here's one Sony Handycam. 2 Sony Handycam.
I want that Olympus. Hey, look at this.
And then is there another?
That's a cool
Oh,
GameCube case.
that's sick.
I definitely want that. I really like this case.
Oh, more N64 stuff.
Terrible condition, but maybe it just needs a new joystick. There's the Nintendo brand SP charger. So yeah, I'll get these 2.
Grab
And then there's the
these.
Slim and the PS2 Fat.
Where's the PS2 at? Here it is.
And there's a
GameCube
microphone.
mic.
Mario Party 6 or 7 microphone. NES Max controller. I think that we will hold off there. But we got an entire bin full.
Let us know if we should come back.
Yeah. Did we miss anything? Because we can come back. That's the thing. Okay, we're gonna go with this bin right here.
All right. New puppy. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh, so cute.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we're to the upstairs of the pawn shop. Last time we bought a whole bunch of games to clear some space, which they have not filled up yet, it looks like. But I wonder if we could like make another little stack again, and then they'll be able to get almost everything out. Maybe we just take like 10 minutes and pick the most interesting looking stuff and see if we can come to a deal. A couple minutes later, we filled the box, maybe 50-ish games. We did actually find some cool ones like Mario 64, Tetrisphere, Super Smash in terrible condition.
Yeah, so they were like way back there.
Just in the very back. This is kind of cool. Cosmic Space Head, Sonic and Knuckles, NBA Jam, Incredible Hulk for PS3. Some decent stuff. 150 bucks
Whoa,
for everything.
really?
Yeah, this stuff he was like, I just need it gone. He gave a kick and deal on that. The games, there's
Okay.
super stoked about being able to get the ones out from the back and kind of get things re-merchandised. So
Okay, that's actually really
they're
good.
blowing it out,
Yeah.
and that's the score we need.
I mean, it is broken.
Yeah, all that's broken. So I mean, it's like we'll sell them for parts and make a little bit, but not a ton. The games though, Love that. That's where the gravy is.
After an unusual stop at the pawn shop, we headed right to the video game garage sale. And though the sale had tons of retro games and consoles like we thought, there was really only one item the seller was willing to part with for a reasonable price.
Well, we got one game, Dr. Mario for 20 bucks. It's a boxing game. I don't think the manual is in there. It's a good deal, especially with the condition of the box. But it's always fun talking to him. He's a good guy and has a lot of cool stories. So we got something, and I'm happy about that. We're back from garage sales, and the collection has arrived, which is very exciting and very weird that it was shipped in bins. There's 3 bins and
I like it.
7 boxes.
Stronger than cardboard, brother.
I love it. I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either.
I've shipped a lot of stuff, guys. We're gonna go through it rapid fire. El Pal sealed the deal on this collection. I believe our buy cost was...
It's over $6,000.
Over $6,000.
Yes.
So that
Now,
implies this is a pretty good collection.
to my knowledge, it's worth like around the $14,000 mark.
Okay, but it's 12 to 14,000
yeah.
in price charting then? Okay.
Something like that.
I don't know what we got.
I kind of forget.
Okay.
I think there's Pokemon somewhere in here,
Okay.
but there is a good amount of like kind of filler.
Okay. Well, that's sealed.
It's sealed.
Assassin's Creed, PS4, Kingdom Hearts Collectors. Ooh, that's cool. Mega Man Legacy Collection with the amiibo.
So the one thing I do know about this collection is 1/3 of it is sealed.
Oh.
Now I don't know what that all implies. It could be games. I know that there's like some 3DS. Forget what I'm talking about. 3DS.
Heck yeah. All right. This is all good PS4 though, and it's like glossy. It's the first one in not perfect condition, crash, but still very, very pleased so far. That's cool. The Mega Man 11 with the amiibo, actually pretty tough to find, and that is sealed. Randomness.
You can see why I thought it said Hoin, right?
Yeah, I can. Yes. I mean.
Hoin. All right.
Okay, here we go.
I like this.
So we're Nintendo boys. We love seeing Nintendo, and especially handheld.
Ooh.
Let's get that to the side.
Special
PS4
editions.
Collector's Edition. Very nice.
Ooh, there it is. Pokemon.
Let's go. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, double pack. That's a big one. Is there another double pack?
So I think it's just regular Sun and Moon. Is this one?
Dang.
That one's sealed?
No. Alpha Sapphire's in there. You got Kirby, you got Zelda, you got Smash.
More Pokemon right
More
here.
Pokemon. We love Pokemon. Pokemon Black is here. Rumble Blast.
Pokemon X and Y.
How about Rumble World?
Okay, yeah.
Fantasy Life, Fire Emblem,
Man.
RPG type stuff. Yeah, that's
Like-
a great box. All right, next box. Loved the start of that one. That was fantastic. Okay. So we got the Smash Bros controller for Wii U with the Flame logo. This is the VRU with the microphone. Random cables. Looks like there's a Wii in there. Tight Bike 64.
PAL
that's the
version.
PAL version. It's all collector's editions, I think. Destiny, the Taken King collector's edition. This is an Atlas game. Persona.
There we
3DS
go. I'm
sealed.
pretty sure that's pretty darn expensive.
I think you would be right.
I know there's not a ton of items worth over $100. Should we put what is over $100 like on the shelf, just so we have an idea of maybe
Yeah,
how we
let's do
should
that.
sell it?
So kind of the top tier items, we'll put them there.
I know the tippy top is tier.
Do you? Okay.
Yep, I do know the #1 item from this.
All right.
I think you'll like it.
I'll see if I can point it out when we get there.
I think you
Or
will.
guess. Destiny 2 limited edition. Ooh, Octopath Traveler. That's a big one.
Yep,
That's got to be 100 plus, right?
I sure hope so.
I would hope so. Wayfarer's edition.
Yep.
That was tough to get.
Good game.
Switch Lite. That'll make it.
Okay.
And then this one, Fire Emblem, 30 years. This is opened, so hopefully the code is unused. We'll look into that. But still, that's very cool. Fire Emblem Collector's Edition.
Ow.
Next box. Actually, let's do a tub.
Yeah.
I want to know what's in these tubs. Got to cut 6 zip ties. I think
go.
Alpha was excited about keeping these bins.
Yeah.
The one thing that surprised me is this is not very heavy. I would have guessed it would be packed full of weight. Uno más. Nailed it, first try. Oh. So, Amiibos. Well, this is explaining the new portion of your
Yep.
assessment of the collection.
That would do it. And there are some that they hold really good value.
Maybe we can get these, we'll get these spread out on like a table or something at the end.
My guess is those other two
You think
tubs
they're
are
good?
probably full of them.
You
then.
think it could be all Amiibos?
I think so.
If those two are Amiibos, we'll do those at the end and just get all the Amiibos spread out and see what we actually got, because there are some very expensive amiibos.
Yeah, like I know there's some that are for sure 100 plus.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see what all we got. That's a ton right there. So this collection's adding up quick. Let's do this box next. Here we are. NES Classic, that is not in there. That is like an empty box.
Yep.
Oh,
I could tell just by
okay.
looking at it.
I was like, you knew this? This makes more sense now. All right,
That's a cool
there it
case.
is. I love that case.
Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah,
it's
that's
made right for it.
fabulous. Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's made right for it.
It's like
I just like how you phrased it. Do not show these to my children. They will want them so badly.
okay. What do I do if they come in and want them?
So here's the thing. They do come in and want things, and their birthday and Christmas stash continues to grow, because I'm like, oh, they want it? Okay. But I don't give it to them right there, because, you know, they got to earn it. They got to wait for their birthday.
Yeah.
Is that earning it? I don't know.
It's teaching patience.
Yes,
and
definitely
patience
that.
is a virtue.
What happens is they forget that it exists, and then they're like, wow,
This is the best thing ever.
never knew this was a thing. And it's very fun. Xbox Series X. I'd say that's over $100.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
I'll try and put it on the shelf.
good luck. Nice.
There it is.
Good try.
What about this one? This one says coffee table decor. I sure hope it is.
Oh, pal. He's done one too many coffee table decor deals. He's gonna lose his deal-making privileges. We got a GameCube buried in there, I think. All right, 360 games. Yep, all pre-owned. One has a seal, but it is like a pre-owned seal. Nothing crazy there. Then we have Yakuza Remastered Collection. That's cool for PS4. Shadow of the Colossus is the special edition. Some WIIU games. Strange Bridge, there's a steel book.
This is your average mix of games if you're just collecting everything.
It's a nice box.
Oh, there we go.
It's a nice box. You know, when your buy cost is $6,000 on a collection, it can be nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I truly, guys, have no idea what is gonna be here. I like that.
Essentially what we did is we knew about how much we would have to spend. And when
And
we were
gave out
fielding
hella budget.
collections, we're like, okay, try and get something, because we want to spend as much money as possible. 'Cause
Yeah.
without collections like this, I really don't think 50K is
We need them,
possible.
and we knew that was part of the equation for us. And I'm
It is a challenge for our business.
genuinely concerned that we won't be able to do the challenge. And we're getting closer to the Lions in subscribers, which is scary.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, our wallet could get reset if we pass them. That's the rule. Is if you guys help us pass the Lions in subscribers, we'll go back down to $10 in the wallet. The vault is untouchable, but then we also can't use it as working capital. So
subscribe if you want to see our lives get a lot more challenging.
but you know
And
what?
because
Sometimes
it'd be
the
fun.
challenge is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe if we pass them, we can get tickets to a game or something
Ooh. Yeah.
as a reward.
I would love that.
I bet it's more amiibos. And it is!
We even have the Diablo one.
Diablo Loot Goblin.
And it is an official amiibo.
Okay.
Is this like a complete collection? My glory. This is a ton.
I don't know.
There's so many,
There's
though.
Tears of the Kingdom. I get why they're all in here. This is probably the best way to store them, because having shelf room for all these guys.
Of course, some of these Splatoon
next
ones are
to impossible.
expensive. I can't remember. I think that one is.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. This is, the value is,
Oh, is this one?
oh, that's the
is
good
this one good?
Yeah, that's got the squishy.
Squishy guy? Is it? What do you think? 100 plus?
I think so.
Wow.
I gave that to Brother Dave for his birthday
Nice.
after it came out.
What about this one?
Probably
That
100
one.
plus
I know.
as well.
I know that guy's really good.
And even this one could be 3 packs.
What is it?
Rob the Robot,
Oh.
Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt.
Rob is
Dog.
my main
Really?
man.
Well, there you go.
So I think it's safe to say that that other bin probably has more.
I think that's a good guess.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, that's what I'd be betting.
I'd put $100 on it right now.
1,000.
I'll use $10 business money.
That there's amiibos in there.
Wait.
3 boxes and 1 bin remain in this collection. It has been lovely. Shout out to Cody for selling us the collection. Thank you, Cody, because you have a beautiful collection. That's not in there. That's really sad. It's like the first thing I've opened. Maybe it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet double pack. Miitopia, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Yoshi.
Okay, one of the things that we do is we check all the stuff to make sure it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
there and as advertised. So we don't do that on video because, why?
It would be boring.
That's boring, that's right.
Continuing on, there's God of War. Well, that is the game that I definitely want to play. Oh,
Yeah.
love that. The
That's
Super
big.
Smash Bros. Ultimate with the steelbook case and the controller. Yeah, so it is not new, but it has the steelbook, it has the controller in the box. I'm gonna still say that's going on this shelf. But yeah, a lot of just Snickle Fritz Xbox One.
Nice,
the
like,
Switch stuff adds up quick.
Diamond and Pearl. Ooh, what's that? Shantae?
Okay, Ultimate Edition. A couple Puyo Puyo Tetris. Ooh, there's Mario.
Big one.
3D All Stars. All sorts of
I think is there more
lot of
3DS
sealed.
under there?
Yes, there is. That looks all sealed too.
Ooh.
There's some more Pokemon, more Switch.
Best
I love
Switch Mario
oh,
Party. I hope the new one is good.
Me too, but didn't they call it like?
It's gonna be Joy-Con.
Oh, I'm out, man.
Joy-Cons suck.
It's Pro controllers or nothing.
Ugh.
Sweet mercy. If you have to use Joy-Cons detached, and that's the only way you can play the game is a failure. I'm sorry, Nintendo. We can't do that. Okay.
There we go.
Sealed, baby. All these. Nice. Super Mystery Dungeon. Fire Emblem, Yokai Watch. More Fire Emblem. Steam. And then Ranger, Shadows, and Pokemon White 2.
We know that one's over 100 plus.
Oh yeah. And it does feel complete.
Look at that.
And minty. Love seeing a minty, complete DS game. That blesses me. And then there's just more Switch randomness, but a lot of good,
It's just all the good first party
everything you want to see.
stuff. Mix in some RPGs as well. That's
heck
cool.
is
What the
this?
heck is that?
I'm keeping this. I'm sorry. I'm keeping this.
That's fine.
I don't have this. I didn't even know this existed. It's a Let's Go Eevee Pikachu. Must be 2018.
Was it like a launch?
Steelbook.
Like some kind of pre-order bonus?
Yeah, could have been like a Best Buy. That is legit, dude.
That is really
I love
cool.
that.
I didn't know that existed.
All right. Can I keep it?
Yes. We'll
Thanks,
spend
Sky Guy.
$10 money to have you keep it.
Yay. Okay, here we go. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer binders. That's actually really cool. Are there cards in here? Ooh.
Oh, I remember this now.
That's legit.
Okay, these cards actually have some value.
Yeah, I've heard this.
I don't know why or what they do.
I assume they're amiibo functionality.
Yes.
Shout out to my Animal Crossing people. That is a fun game.
I wonder if
I understand the hype.
our Pokemon Snap is in there.
In the Switch?
Yeah. Come on. No.
Nothing.
Darn it. Okay.
That would have been awesome. Continuing on, Xbox looks like a Pro controller. Elite
This thing is goofy.
Ring Fit Adventure.
I've never liked those.
I wonder how many they sold. They probably sold like 5 to 10 million of those. Isn't that crazy?
And they're still in stores though.
Yeah. There's more. Holy cow, these are like, I don't know, the version of holographic.
I don't know if they were going for the set or what.
Goodness gracious. This is an order, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That's something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
That
we have
almost seems
more
like a
there than meets the eye.
complete set,
Here's a,
yeah.
let's keep that one with
Oh,
it.
mercy.
I don't know what happened there.
$195. That's a later. Probably from one of these. Super clean NES box. It is empty. I'm assuming the console is somewhere, or we just got a box. But it's the.
I think we just got the box.
Oh, okay. It's a lot harder to find the box.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with that. It's got that on it, which is really cool.
That's a cool version.
Whole bunch of controllers, accessories. That's what we have a SNES Classic as well.
That's nice.
This is I love this controller. The Gardens Between Switch Collector's Edition.
A ton of controllers. There's a Wavebird.
Looks like we have the Mario remote and the Peach one. One of my favorite underrated collectibles. I love collecting controllers.
I think there's a Luigi
No
down
way.
there, brother.
Let's go. Trifecta. We just
Is
need
there,
Toad
is
and
there the
Bowser.
Toad? Come on, keep looking, keep looking.
There's a Pokeball. There's a Black Wii remote.
Oh wait, is
That's-
that the Pokeball Plus thing?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice
Okay.
nice little thing there.
So Sky Guy,
yeah, we have two of these left.
I don't want to be presumptuous, but I don't think we found the most valuable item yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I really don't think so. There's some good
There's
stuff
been
up
some,
here,
I mean, fabulous items. It's been a wonderful collection.
but there's one in my head that's still like glaringly loose. It's got to be in here.
I think we should start with this bin and then finish with this box.
Sure.
If you think it's in here. Okay.
I mean, if it's not in there, then Amiibo.
Hey, you got that
There we
one.
go. Okay,
That's a big one.
so it's the Yoshi's Woolly World has a few that are pretty expensive, right? Like, yeah, there's like the dog one. What is it? What's
yeah,
his
but
name?
This is the mega one.
Yeah. If we
Poochie?
yeah, is it Poochie?
Yeah, that one is pretty pricey. That might be it. I mean, we don't know. After we open that box, we'll just spread them out on these 2 tables and see if they can all fit stacked.
Probably not.
But we'll try.
Yeah. Box.
The final box.
For the sake of not wanting to lead you astray, if it's not in here, I do apologize.
Okay.
And then we can both yell at Al Pal.
Okay. Sure.
He's not here right now. Otherwise, we'd know a lot more
Slacker.
about this. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What am I looking at?
Oh no. This isn't at all what I thought it would be.
Pikachu?
Wait a minute.
Animal Crossing?
No. This isn't what it was supposed to be.
What are these though? Let's see what
Are
this
these
is.
what would like go in windows of like stores or something? Like,
You did remember getting something else.
yeah, we're gonna have to dig around. There are a few Pokemon items missing, unless if the deal changed and I don't know about it. Uh-oh. I
I'll
hope
have
that.
to check with Al Pal. Could also be a missing box. Still
Oh crap! I never thought about
in
that.
the mail. It's very
Oh,
possible.
that would suck, dude.
Hopefully it comes soon because we have to sell everything within 7 days. So
Yeah.
well, let's get the amiibos laid out anyways.
Okay, we got all the amiibos laid out. Chase, I opened up the Nintendo box to see if maybe the stuff was in there. But then I opened up this box.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was freaking out, dude.
Dude, we were looking at like tracking numbers and stuff like that because we paid for shipping, is that
Yes,
right?
we did. We did in this case.
Okay. There it all is. Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of expensive stuff to just put in here.
Hallelujah. Let's go.
So thankfully we found those lost items that ended up being between 1,000 and 1,500 in value, including a complete Pokemon Emerald and Soul Silver, Loose Leaf Green, and some handhelds, the best being the Pikachu 3DS. So all of this is what Chase is submitting as his things over $100, and he's pretty much spot on, but Matt, there's one item that he missed, and it's an amiibo. I need you to find it.
Ooh.
Somewhere, it could be one of these ones as well.
I want to look at the Yoshi Yarn ones, because...
Oh, okay. So we have pink, we have green, we do have blue.
I don't see... I don't know, the triple...
I'm just gonna say on a, oh.
Is it over here?
You're
Triple
warmer.
stuff.
I'd say you're warmer over here than you are down there.
Good.
Warmer. Ha, you're burning on, you're on fire!
This guy?
Yeah, this is the Me 3 amiibo set, which is apparently over $100.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put this right here on the shelf. So this is everything that's valued over $100. There's a lot of stuff that's still pretty close, including like Pokemon Black, and we found a cartridge of Pokemon Platinum that's right there, actually. Chase, you were really close. You only missed one item. Being worth over $100. This was it. Matt found it.
Oh.
Would you have guessed that?
Maybe.
Well, you didn't guess it. So.
I didn't see it.
And even after buying this massive collection, we still have $12,392 in our wallet. And I think it's time we vault just a little bit. So let's vault that $392 so we can't touch it. And I think that brings our vault total to $3,663. Now that's a long way away from our $50,000 goal, but I think in the coming weeks, with some of the collections we might be able to line up, this challenge could be possible. But you know what else could be possible? Passing the lines and subscribers. So subscribe. If you do, it'll reset our wallet back down to $10. At the point of recording, we're still not there, so consider subscribing. Don't miss next week, and we'll see you next time.
Chase after the right price.
And you know what's not possible? Me filling up this dump truck like this.